an original exhibition that brings the work of one of the world's most beloved artists, alongside some of the artists who inspired him.
We love to hear people call in with their own opinions because these are opinions you don't really get to hear all the time.
And after 3 years of lies and smears and slander, the Russia hoax is finally dead.
I'll get back to you when it's over. What is up, my friends? How are you doing on this Monday evening? This will be a regularly scheduled program always. It will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I just had to schedule it out just because Monday through Thursday is just way too much. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you see it on the intro video. It's good to be here. Let's be honest, guys. It's good to be here. It's good to have a community where you can rely on each other and you can hang out and we can talk truth, right? I spoke with Red Pill 78. He will be on the podcast, the live stream rather, later on. He might show up to, now, I don't know. But I haven't given out the numbers, so it'll be when I post it up there, the call-in numbers. It's good to see everyone. Let's go ahead. Don Lambert, hello. Brenda K, what is up? Stephen Brower, great to see you. Let's see. Shannon, welcome aboard. Barbara Perry, hello. She says, hi, Thomas, good to see you. Great to see you too. Rita Manning, hey, North Carolina is here. Awesome. Dana Finkler, boof it for sure, brother. Thank you, Dana. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Others can super chat too. If you go down to the money sign up under the chat, you can click on that and support this channel. It's the best way to beat and combat censorship. Let's see who else. It says here, Stephen Brower, lay it on me, True. We will today, man. I got a bone to pick with a young lady. We're gonna have to talk about that today too. And also, it's an open forum. MF Jones, what is up? Winter waiting, hello. God, I would love it to be winter right now. Brenda K says she's working and listening. That's great, you know, work and listen to some great information, some great calls. I'll post the number here shortly. Like I said, Fran Brandt, hi Thomas from Buffalo, New York. Hey, your Bills are 2-0, could be 3-0. They got the Pats this weekend, so I hope you're ready for that. Darla L says, Thomas, you're killing it lately. Love you. Love you too. Thank you. Let's see. UP3, screenshot your 0 subs. Yeah, I believe that I posted the wrong channel. Are you talking about this channel, the main channel? Or the one that I'm trying to build up, because I think I posted the wrong link, which is cool. It's okay. I'll fix that. And then every video that I do, every podcast that I do, we will definitely post the correct link. So there it is. So we just have to build it up. It's just a backup channel just to make sure. Kathleen, thank you for the super chat. She says, hey Thomas, this is my first time catching you live. Well, thank you for joining us. It is always fun to do this. We're approaching 300 people in the chat right now. We're just waiting for that, hopefully that notification to go around. By the way, if you have not already, please go ahead and click that notification bell. So when I post, when I go live, or when I do anything on this channel, you'll know. So definitely while we are here, please go ahead and click that notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. Shannon, thank you for making it. I know it was tough for you to get here, so thank you. I greatly appreciate that. UP3, yes, 0 subs happening with other Patriot sites. So it's my main channel, UP3. That's not good. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. That's weird. This channel says 0 subs. I noticed that too. That's very strange. Very, very strange. Red Pill 78 has 0 subs too. Wow. I sent that to him and he didn't believe me. He told me it was the other channel, but it was this channel. And it's his main channel too. But YouTube's gone. It's gone. It's trash. It's trash. This is the way that I will be able to speak with you guys. So obviously we have to go to another one. We have to go to another channel, right? So, right. Yeah. You're seeing 151 people. There's 250 right now. So, yep, 0. You know it's not the only one, and it's a trend. Wow, yeah. Yeah, Hail Odin, I saw 151,000. So it's basically, I don't know what's happening. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It says 151,000 under your name. Can everyone just go to this channel and just tell me what the number is showing? I would greatly appreciate that. And we don't have to talk about numbers. I know what's there. I know it's there. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to get a lawyer. I have 2 lawyers. I'm not afraid to go at them. I'm really not. Wow. Twitch is People don't know how to use Twitch. I would like it. I watch Twitch all the time. Yeah, it's weird. It's showing 0, 0, 0, 151, 151. I told him. So it's like right down the middle. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Isn't this real time? Isn't this real time? That's sick. These people are crazy. They're crazy. Why are they trying to censor what we're doing, right? Doesn't that add validation to everything we know, right? Doesn't this show validation to everything we've researched and what we've been told, right? We haven't been told what to do. We've been given the opportunity to research. You give the information and you say, hey, research this. So, right? That's not being told what to do. We aren't a cult. We aren't something, we don't promote violence. We're just here. So why the censorship? Huh? Why? It's crazy. This is crazy. Carol Nichols says, hail YouTube. Yeah, it's about right. That's about right. You know, now it says 151 again. Glitch is a feature. So Adam Donovan firstly saw 0 subscribers. Now he sees 151,000. 11-hour film says 151 in the UK. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, oh yeah, communist. Hey, what else is out there? You know, P.S. Before we go any further, my friends, understand that I do have a Twitter. 300 of you guys, let's follow me on Twitter, okay? Because I post a lot of good stuff there. I don't know what they're doing right now. Obviously, there could be a second push of censorship. I don't know. But why are we the threat? That's the real question. Why are we the threat, Sheila Bernstein? Why? Not good. Not good, right? Because we know the truth. I think I'm going to start opening up the phone calls at exactly 8:15. So it's 45 minutes to, you know, to call in, say whatever you need to say, and support the channel. Again, guys, you can support the channel by going to my PayPal, Patreon. There's also the super chat at the bottom of the chat. That's the money sign. You want to hit that up? I would greatly appreciate it. Been putting out some great content. It's free content. So support the channel. If you are not a Patreon members out there, you're killing it. You're killing it. You're doing so good out there. You're definitely helping me a lot. Excuse me. My bad. I'm gonna tickle of the throat. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead. We're gonna open up it right now. So if you want to call in, booyah, there you go. If you are the East Coast, you can call this number. If you are Central, call this number. Excuse me, let me zoom, let me go up a little bit. There you go. There you go. Those are the 3 numbers, and this is the meeting ID. That's all you got to do. If you want to call in, you most certainly can. We could talk. And with the super chat, if you want a question answered within the chat, all you have to do is super chat your question, and I will read it on the air. So if you have something important to get across, if you don't feel comfortable calling in, super chat your question, and we'll get it solved. Question, concern, or comment, really, whatever you want to do. You've got Faith Mathis. You're missing out. Get a Twitter. It takes you about 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And you got a Twitter account. And it's really you're not out there. It's not like your face or anything like that. It's pretty secure. Savannah Sputnik, thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. True Patriots in the house, keeping this channel afloat. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, they're doing something. They're Linda Poor, you gotta get on there. Where the heck is 8chan, The Great Awakening asks. That's a good question, man. Or whoever this is. Hello, welcome to True Reporting. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, who is this?
This is Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, and yourself, sir?
I'm doing good. What's on your mind tonight?
What kind of topics would you like to talk about tonight?
Hey, it's open forum. We could talk about Greta Thunberg if you want to. She's pretty much completely viral right now all across the internet right now. She is the little girl pushing climate control. You don't agree with climate? You don't agree with climate control? Well, you should be put in cuffs. That's what they think.
Yeah, definitely. That's ridiculous. She's obviously an actress. That's the only thing you can say. She's a classically trained actress type. And honestly, she looks like the very picturesque poster girl for a Hitler youth of some sort.
Hey, watch your words. Watch these key words,
yeah,
okay?
Apologize for that.
It's okay.
That
It's okay. Just everybody, watch what you say, because they'll definitely pull this down. No,
Sure.
She's Swedish. She's the perfect Aryan, you know what? So, quite. They pick it, man. She's the puppet of a puppet master, right?
I think where I was really wanting to lead with that was that she has that mantra of the the T word. I hate to say the T word, terrorism.
Sure. Yeah, remember keywords, please.
Those hypocritical people, they go out and they boat around in the water in plastic kayaks. And those kayaks are leaching plastics into the water. So they're the most hypocritical group of people I've ever seen. I mean, and they trash the places that they protest at. And,
they're a bunch of
ridiculous.
They're idiots. They're idiots. That plain and simple. That's all they are. And they step on each other's feet by meaning that they bring in these plastic these what are they called? What are they called? Kayaks. Yeah, plastic kayaks. They trash where they are. They don't care. These people are nuts. They're nutso. They're not sane. They're not sane.
Another point to the reason I'm calling as well, and it goes along with that, is that these eco people that are so environmentally concerned, yet they don't understand the actual nature of this earth. It changes over time, and the USGS has withheld tons of information on the earthquake activity and volcanic activity. So I'm supposing that people like her believe that we as people have caused the earthquakes and the volcanoes to occur and become worse in this century.
I mean, could be. I think I think that these people are delusional. I don't believe in climate change. I believe that I don't know what is going on this planet. I really don't. But all I know is that from what 17 has told us, that everything is completely a slush fund. Whether it be climate change, whether it be the Red Cross, these people know what they're doing. They make a ton of money off of it, billions of dollars, and this is what they do. My man, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna get to some other ones. Thank you, my friend, for calling in, and call back to Wednesday.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for your time.
All right, man. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, guys. So these people, they know what they're doing. They're pushing this little girl. I don't know how old she is, but yeah, somebody posted in the comments below, that I believe. Let me get back up here. Let me see what they said. It was. When Trump came to the airport or wherever he was, and she was in the corner. She was in the corner. She's like making this stupid face. She's like, oh my God, the enemy. It's the enemy. Oh no, wait, isn't it the enemy, right? I've been told correctly, right? I've been told what to think. I've been told what to do. Yeah, yes, that's the enemy. That's how these people work. Hey, let's think of David Hogue, right? I know his real name, but Hogue, right? This guy's a bum. Same thing. Remember the three trying to pull back guns? Remember those three? After you know what in Florida happened? Remember that? Yeah, and now we have climate. This little girl, this is what they do. This is what they do. The liberals, the Democrats, they hide behind black people. They hide behind kids. They hide behind money. They hide behind what else? Gated fences surrounding their house. This is what they do. This is what they do. They're sick people. They're cowards. It's what they are. It's just what they are, right? D says, thank you for the super chat. Climate change equals nuclear plant pesticides, NWO. So you think the nuclear power plants aren't what they should be? Is that what we're saying here? Could be. I know POTUS is pushing nuclear, right? P.S. guys, do you hear the music? Their music going? Yeah, perfect. We're good. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. This is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. Works out perfectly. Yeah, my friend. So I don't know. I don't know what they're trying. This girl is everywhere. She's everywhere. And she's making a lot of people upset. She has like 1.6 million followers on Twitter. Who is she? Where did she come from? And on PS, the picture with her and Soro, you know, that's photoshopped. But the photos that I put out there, real quick, let me get this super chat real quick so we don't. It says from Valerie. She says, where we go, one we go all. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Absolutely. That's the way to keep the channel afloat. So thank you, Valerie. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, this is what it is, guys. The photos that I put out there, very real. It's completely showing you about what happened in Germany in 1943, 1944, 1945. It's all there. Hey guys, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this? Hello?
Hey,
who is this?
this is Mike D. How you doing?
What's up, Mikey? How are you?
Good, man. Can I switch the conversation to health for a second?
You switch it to whatever you want to, my man. Yeah, we're done with Greta and her 5 head.
I'm sure everybody out there knows about the Burger King Impossible Burger. Have you seen that? Those commercials on the...
No, bring us up to speed.
Well,
Quickly.
Burger King has a veggie, quote-unquote, veggie burger that they call the Impossible Burger, so it's meatless. And I was doing some research on exactly the ingredients. And so I guess just to start it off, I don't have a problem with anybody eating meat. But if you're going to eat red meat, I would suggest you probably go grass-fed, anti-pesticide, free-range chicken, all that kind of stuff. If you're going to eat meat, you got to, because the meat's just laden with harmful chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, just a bunch of junk. But anyway, this Impossible Burger that Burger King is putting out, I read the ingredients online, and the second ingredient is canola oil, and that is that is one of the oils that has that's 90% GMO based. So what you're eating is basically, they're touting it as a health product, but what you're eating is basically a GMO burger.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's also got maltodextrin in it, which is basically, that means corn. That's just the slang for corn. And 90% of the corn out there is GMO. Again, you're getting GMO ingredients in this burger.
Yeah. I mean, let me just say something real quick. Has anyone seen, and I'm going to we can't use keywords obviously, but has anybody seen the Jewish man talking about McDonald's hamburgers. Has anyone seen that video where they're like, we're feeding you children? Has anyone seen? It's still on YouTube, which is mind-blowing to be honest. It's out there. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not 100% sure on the authenticity of it, but I know that we know about products that contain fetal cells in them, and actually Pepsi got caught doing that.
Yeah, it's a Soylent Green.
Yeah. So it does happen, and there are ingredients, and I wouldn't really put it past these fast food chain restaurants to be using, fetal baby parts in their meats.
Yeah.
I would stay. To people listening, I mean, I would stay away from fast food if you can. I mean, I would.
There's a reason. It's a reason it's on every corner. It's a reason it's on every corner. It's a reason that you watch football, you watch baseball, you watch TV. It's on every channel, right?
Exactly.
They're doing something.
One lady. Oh yeah. I've got this one lady at work at 10 a.m. She's drinking a Coke. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah. 10
a.m. and you're drinking a Coke full of 32 grams of sugar and just garbage.
Yeah, it's definitely just I'm not the healthiest person. I do work out a lot, to be honest. Like, I do work out a lot. I do struggle with some things, but I try to eat as best as I can. I'm not vegan or anything like that. But, I do like food, but I do try my best, and I'm pretty successful. I have a pretty good successful rate at this, is staying away from fast food. I do not drink Coke. I definitely just drink water. And, if I kind of slip up, I'll have, alcohol. But 95% of the time I'm drinking water, and I'm eating fairly decent. I cook for myself. So I suggest doing the same. Just think about it, guys. Just keep it in the back of your head. Why is it so cheap? Why is it on every corner? What is it? Right, my man?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. What do you... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, there's definitely a war going on. There's a mental war, there's a spiritual war, and there's a physical war. So the food is a combination of all three of those. But
let me ask you this, man, because no one's calling right now, so I like to keep this is a good conversation. This is why I do this, guys. What's your name, my man?
Mike D.
Yeah, Mike D. Mikey D calls in, right? This is why we do this, is because we have great conversations like this for people who aren't aware of it. So it's very informative, and this is free content for you guys. So definitely support the channel. And this is the whole reason I do this, is to speak with people like this so that we're on the same playing field. We're on the same mindset, which is really good for us.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. So there's a reason it's on every corner. And this, you're 100% right talking about this is a battlefield. I really believe, man, that so many people right now are waking up, man. They really are losing. There's a reason that this channel is being shown 0 subscribers, and it flashes back to 151, and then same thing with Red Pill, right? There's a reason, because we are a threat. We're waking up.
Yes, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Jordan Maxwell, who is a researcher who's been doing it for 40 years plus. The guy's like in his late 70s now. He's still out there, but I'm giving a shout out because he called all this stuff years and years ago about the real threat of communism and socialism and how it affects people and how they're using it to enslave people. And then also he talked about the top of the pyramid being some type of off-world entity too. He said this stuff had to be like 20 years ago that this guy was talking about this stuff. So he's just right on top. He's an author that people should look at. I would suggest Jordan Maxwell, David Icke, Mark Passio, just a bunch of people. You should start doing your research. Read books.
I mean, I've looked in, David Icke definitely does he puts some stuff out there. I wouldn't say it's entirely all true. There's definitely disinformation in there, but the majority of it is, if you want to red pill some people,
his stuff on 9/11 is excellent. David Icke's stuff on 9/11.
Yeah, this is true. I've studied him for a while, and
But you're right. There's shills out there. You need to be careful of shills for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, I know his stuff with like reptilians and this sort of thing. You know, I'm almost on board with that. I would maybe say I'm on board with that.
I don't know about shape-shifting per se, but I think, and I don't know about reptilian either, but he's on point. He's on the right track of being some off-world entity is on top of the pyramid that is controlling these lower level, political, military people. Either that or these people have no souls, right? They're psychopaths, sociopaths. They could be clones. It could be a lot going on, but it doesn't really matter. They're evil, right?
Oh, they're psychopaths. They're not just evil. They're psychopaths.
Oh yeah, sociopaths too.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Mikey D, I want to thank you for calling, and call back Wednesday and Friday if you want to, my man. It's always good talking to you.
All right, brother. You too. Take care.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. So, there's a number if you want to call in. If you want your comment read on the air. We got 30 minutes left, guys. That's a while. If you want your comment read on the air, you can super chat it. I will definitely read it. I will stop the conversation to read and answer your question, concern, or comment. Yes, AM says, I love this. Raise your vibration and release fear. Exactly, AM. I completely agree with that. Yeah, the numbers are up there. There is a little bit of a lag. It's always going to be about a 8-second, 10-second lag, but it's okay. Let me check out Project Camelot. Don Lambert, I was that's one of the main ones I watched back in the day. When I first started this podcast, I watched her a lot. Some disinfo, but we'll see. Yeah, so if you want your question, comment, or concern read, I'll definitely just super chat it, and 100% I will. Got a bit of a tickle in my throat. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what I'm doing, but we shall see. And when you're sleeping tonight, try this. Just put it on, talk to your Alexa. Listen, guys, everyone's like, Alexa's listening to me. They know everything. What does it matter? What does it really matter? They already have everything on you. Get an Alexa. Just put, who cares? I have one, right? They already know everything about me. Pretty much everything that's linked to me is connected to this channel. So it's like, what have I got to lose? You see me go missing? Then you'll know. So we shall see. Hey, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's John Doe.
John Doe, what's up, my man? How are you?
Not bad, man. How you doing?
I'm good. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, I don't know, the Mikey D sparked the thing about the food and everything. And when I was a little younger, I grew up on a farm in upstate New York, and I watched my mom's boyfriend, like, he went from just feeding the cows from everything that he had. He was growing, like the hay and the meal, the feed or whatever. And then the government came in and then made it mandatory. He had to give them like antibiotic shots and everything. And then they wanted to do more of the milk, and they made it a lot more difficult for him to profit from them. And it was like systematically putting all the small farmers out of business. And then what I always thought about too when I was younger was that the female cows were just used for milking. They'd use a male cow to come in and breed, and then they'd go to the slaughterhouse. So I was always thinking, how is there enough cows to feed people? You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a lot of cows, but you can see how many burgers people eat, you know what I mean? And there's just so much. So I always wondered about the meat, even with the Soylent Green and everything. And
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like, how is there, it's just an astronomical number. And then kind of brought up 9/11, especially with the towers and everything, and the whole idea of there was two into one and everything. Have you heard about the videos of the Tower One, or like the new, Trade Center or whatever, like making really hellish sounds? Like it sounds like people screaming. You heard about that?
No, I have not.
Well, I kind of believe in a little bit like reincarnation and souls coming back.
I do
here,
too.
And like, so if you're thinking that the souls have to come back, you go into bodies and everything, that they're trying to harness the negative energy in souls and maybe like in that building. You know what I mean? Like,
you're absolutely correct,
people...
man. Why do you think there's war? Why do you think there's famine?
Exactly.
Why do they say, oh my God, there's not enough food to go around. These people are starving. Get out of my face. This is the reason these people die, is because they're held into basically slavery, and they're left there to die. You think these poor people in like Uganda and Somalia and oh my God, Venezuela, these places like this, these third world countries, they don't have to do this. They don't have to live like that. This is why there's control. There's a cutoff, right? Which is sick. And when there's a cutoff, you have these people, these Hollywood elite people, these CEOs, these politicians, they go in there and they take what's theirs. These people don't belong to their parents. These elites go in there and they steal. You know this.
Well, that's what they're talking about with a lot of the whole Border Patrol thing, and they were trying to say that we were taking kids away from their parents. A lot of it, they found out that there was a lot of child, abductions and smuggling coming in through the border, that a lot of these kids didn't belong with those people. No. That's why we took them. You know what I mean? And then, like, I was watching something, I heard they were saying that a lot of these cults or whatever, they have like breeding places, so these kids don't have birth certificates, so they're off the map, and then that's why they use them for the Pizzagate and everything, and these rituals and everything. And that's why I think it has something to do with energy and these blood sacrifices. Like, that shit's real. And then even with Joe Biden and the whole, or don't mean name dropping, but the Creepy Joe, like all those videos, and this dude is still running, and people, I remember seeing those videos before someone made a collage of it, like stopping C-SPAN being like, bro, did you see that little girl's like cringe from this guy? And
grabbing babies by the front of their diapers.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what I'm saying, man. These people, they're so, there's a great mention of this. It was either Red Pill or it was Zach Voorhees, the Google whistleblower, one of them, that said, hey, these people are believe that they're above the law, and in many cases they are. But I believe if you could show anyone that the Joe Biden, the films when he's in the Oval Office and he's groping these kids and smelling people's hair, I mean, this guy is insane. It's gonna go down, man. His son with China will bring them down. This is just another domino. That's a huge domino, by the way. Huge.
I was trying to read up on that or watch some videos on it. I missed what it was about. I just heard a little bit of Trump when he was standing by Air Force One or whatever, and he was talking about, they're trying to talk to him about the Ukraine phone call, and then he was talking about that. So I'm kind of unsure about what Biden's son has to do with the topic, but
no, yeah. I mean, because they basically made a deal within an hour, $1 billion. And you know how hard it is to deal with the Chinese. Obviously, there was kickbacks, all sorts of stuff going on with all of this. So we shall see. My man, I have two other callers on the line, so let me go ahead and get to these, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you for the call.
No problem.
Later, man. Later. Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Dina.
Dina with a D or with a T?
With a D.
Hi, Dina. How are you?
Challenging. I don't know what your show is about. I live in southern Missouri.
Okay.
I live in Green County, Missouri. And there is a military encampment built around about our property. The U.S. military has moved into this small country town of a population of under 4,000, and they have built barns and military choppers round about our property, and they're hitting me in particular with directed energy, and I'm being assaulted daily, day and night, pretty much day and night, with directed energy as I'm being in a torture program of the military here in this southern town in Greene County, Missouri. I have called the police. The police have been in our home, and they refuse to provide any service to us. They deny that there is a military encampment around us. I have asked to file a police report against our Russian neighbors because they're also hitting us using directed energy. They're contracted military agents right across this country road here in Greene County, Missouri. And the police refused to file a police report against the Russians. They refuse to acknowledge that we are surrounded, that I'm being hit. They refuse to provide any services to us. They're complacent, compliant in this torture program of a military torture program going on here in this southern town. And I'm at my wit's end. I cannot find an attorney. I have called several attorneys. I have called attorneys in St. Louis, Missouri. I have called attorneys in Kansas City, Missouri. And nobody will take my case.
You gotta pay for it, right? You gotta pay lawyers to go after them. How do you know it's a direct energy?
Because it's been 3 years. I've looked. I've read books. I understand this technology is military grade technology.
What are they doing to you?
They hit us through the window with directed energy. We hear this ping in the windows. We hear these clicking in the walls. It's in the atmosphere also. It's electromagnetic weaponry of the military. I have on my camera, I have recorded choppers landing and taking off just across this country road here. It's very, very unusual to have this many military choppers in the country of under 4,000 people. It's unheard of.
Why don't you move?
Why don't I move? They seem to follow me. They put us into a program as a targeted person, a targeted individual. The military put somebody in a program to torture them. And they have very apparently put me into a program of the military to be targeted. And
do you work?
So, no, I do not.
Yeah, you got to get out of there, man. You got to get out of there.
Follows me. I have left twice. I have been into 2 different states, and the program that the military puts you in will follow you. It followed me to 2 different states. So it's a torture program of the military.
Well, I've definitely heard about this. What's your name?
Dina. I am a targeted individual. I live in Greene County, Missouri, and I'm being brutally tortured. And again, the police refuse to provide any assistance to me.
Well, Dina, I'm sorry this happens to you. You know, you need to, hop on Twitter, spread this. You need to actually have some proof, because as of now, I'm not being rude, but it's hearsay. So you need to verify what's going on through Twitter. DM me and let me know what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Dina. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care. Okay. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this?
Hey, it's Alien, man. What's up?
Alien, what's up, my man? How are you?
Oh, not much, brother. Yeah, just a real quick piggyback off that last caller, because, that was a little...
Yep.
She's talking about gang stalking is what she's talking about, and it sounds like she's been targeted for one reason or another. I'm sure... well, first of all, with the whole military movement and what choppers are doing, it's really... Don't concern yourself. I don't think you have to worry about our military right now. I really don't.
No, real quick, Gaius Lovechild, thank you. She says you're a doll, new to you, and will stick around. Thank you, Gaius. I appreciate that. All right, go ahead, my man. Sorry.
Yeah, with the whole, the targeted individual, yeah, you could look that up. That's a tactic they use to make you crazy, to make you look crazy.
Yeah, same thing happened to Cappy.
They discredit people and, do stuff like that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, there's definitely some... She probably is a targeted individual. I know she's probably sounded a little, to some people, it doesn't sound realistic, but like I said before, frequencies have been weaponized, so
sure.
It's nothing for them to use a direct handheld device to literally get in that woman's mind and make her go crazy for one reason or another.
Absolutely.
But, yeah. Also, like I posted it on Twitter, but I don't know who it was. Somebody out in Cali or something like that. They had your video on there. And I was just, like I was saying earlier, man, your reach is farther than you give yourself credit for, Thomas. I really think you do, buddy. I know you do a good job, man, but a lot of people follow you, brother, and they believe in your message and what you're doing, dude. And that's why I always reiterate it to you. But keep up the good work, man. I'll get off here and let the next caller go, brother. Just keep it up.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, dude. I definitely see on my own Facebook account, which is just, to see family and friends a little bit. I see people retweeting, or no, not retweeting, but posting on Facebook my channel. And I'm like, they don't even know who I am, which is crazy. They don't even know who they're friends with. But anyways, hey, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this?
Thomas, how are you?
I'm good, my man. Who is this?
This is Chris. I'm right next door in South Carolina, brother.
Hi, Chris. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. Just want to give you a shout out. Tell you're doing a good job. I'm an investigative journalist up here, and I have trouble getting the truth out. And I try to post all your stuff I can on Facebook. And I wanted to give a shout out to Linda Paris. She did a great interview with
I love Linda.
And it was a pretty long interview, but I think it would behoove everybody if they took a listen to what he had to say in that interview. I think she did it like a day ago, something like that. It's about an hour and a quarter, something like that long. But
yeah, that's a good interview. Great. I think an hour is a great interview. That's about what it should be.
It's a great, powerful message, and we just need to keep in mind that Jesus is in charge, and evil can't win, and it won't. You just keep up the good job, bro.
Well, Chris, I appreciate that, my man, and support the channel as much as you can. Spread it far and wide, because there could be a day, and I'm not being paranoid where this could not exist.
No, I understand completely, brother. Much love and prayers from South Carolina, man.
Thank you, man. You a Gamecocks fan or a Clemson fan?
Oh, Gamecocks all the way.
There you go, Bubba. I'll talk to you later, dude.
All right, have a good one, man.
You too. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this?
Hi, Charles. It's MJ from California.
Hey, MJ. How are you?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you know what? I'm good, but I'm going to be truthful. I got a concussion last Wednesday. I took a dive, and so I'm going to try to blow through this the best I can.
Oh, wow. Okay, Jesus. I hope you get better.
Yeah,
that takes a minute to get over.
Yeah, I figured that out the hard way after the second day hit. And then it was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so first of all, thanks for all you do, man. Wow.
Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, it's MJ, but that's cool. You can call me AJ. Okay, the girl, the 16-year-old. I was just looking at something before I chimed into your live stream that said she was part of one of the German Illuminati families. So wanted to touch on that. And then on the phone call, I had a light bulb moment, when POTUS called Ukraine, and he knows darn well people are going to be listening in on both sides. Our
For
intel
sure.
and their intel. Yeah, and probably third-party intel. So he's not stupid by any means. He's not going to say something that he knows other people are listening to that is going to get him in trouble. Okay, so just what if he put that out there long enough to spark some interest? Because like Rudy Giuliani said, nobody's touching the story about Biden and his son in Ukraine and bribing them or threatening that, holding them, what was it, $1 billion or $5 billion?
Yeah, it's $1 billion. It's $1 billion. And that's another thing. They don't touch anything. This guy with Ed Buck, no story.
Yeah.
This guy's just as big as Epstein. No story.
Yeah. Right. So, okay, we're all seeing this like a year ago, right? We're watching this video of Biden bragging about it.
Yeah.
And you tell people about it, they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. No, really, you got to watch it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Nothing was coming of it. So what better way to have something come of it than to have POTUS do what he did? Right?
He's gonna dunk it on him. Let's be honest. It's gonna be exposed, and it's gonna come out 100% transparency. It's gonna break people.
Yeah.
And it's definitely gonna break. It's definitely gonna break down all of these people. They're flaking off. They don't want to run for presidency because they're so dirty. They're broke.
Yeah.
They're broke.
Yeah.
So
well, at first on that note, I at first thought people were running because that would make them untouchable, right? Like you can't indict a sitting president, or you can't indict somebody that's running for president, or
correct.
whatnot. I don't know the whole. So I thought everybody was jumping on the board to avoid prosecution or being brought up on charges, but I could be wrong for that because obviously people are dropping off now, so I don't get it. But anyway, also Field McConnell, have you ever thought of maybe joining in with him and getting together and doing some work with him? Do you know anything about him?
I know of him, yes. I've never listened to his show. I don't really listen to many shows. I basically stick to my own channel.
All right. Yeah, no, I get it. I just think that there's power in numbers, and that if like you and XYZ got together and formulated some type of group, you guys could be the most powerful group on that. Someone that we really desperately need. I don't know if you know, but Field's sister is Christine Marcy, who is working with Hillary Clinton. Like she's a deep state operative. And Field is completely against her. He is a huge Christian. He only does what he does out of his faith and belief in God, and he believes he's protected to that high of a power. He's amazing.
Oh, no. I know his whole backstory. I know everything. I know a lot about this man. I'm so busy. If he wanted to reach out to me, he's not done it yet. So, I know me and Red Pill, Methods, Space Shot 76, Linda Paris. Okay. There's people out there that do reach out. Educating Liberals, Neon Revolt. They reach out because they want, as you said, strength in numbers. So.
Yes. Well, Field's got I know y'all have full plates, but his plate is like overflowing. He's working with Timothy Holmseth, and doing great work there. But anyways. Okay, and then last thing I wanted to touch bases on is you were talking about health and eating and everything like that.
Sure.
Well, probably about, 10 years ago or so, my daughter ran out of her, nice shampoo, and she said, Mom, can we stop at the 90% center and grab some food for tonight? I go, yeah, sure. So she runs in, she comes out, and she has this VO5 in her hand, and I said, what'd you get? She goes, oh, this VO5, it looks pretty good. And I said, yeah, probably the first ingredient on it is alcohol. It's going to dry out your hair. And she starts reading it, and she couldn't even pronounce it. And I go, wait, give it to me. Let me see. So I go, Laurous sodium sulfate. I go, that's interesting. Okay, let's Google it. Sorry for the G word. I always do DuckDuckGo now, but, of course I have
That's fine.
Anyway, so I look up Laurous sodium sulfate, and I swear to God, as God is my witness, I remember this to this day. It says a cheap, foaming, active, cancer-causing ingredient. Maybe not in that exact phrase, but it said cheap, foaming, active ingredient that causes cancer. And the second one on the label was Laurous ammonia sulfate. So I was like, whoa. And now when I go to look for it, they scrubbed it. I swear to God, I'm not BSing you. They scrubbed this information from the internet. I went home the next day and I called, I believe it was Procter & Gamble or Johnson & Johnson, one of the two. Mm-hmm. I had that Dove body wash, and I looked on my Dove body wash, and it had it in there too. And I said, hey guys, you just sold me poison. And she knew exactly what I was talking about before I could even spit it out. She goes, oh yeah, our sulfate-free line is coming out soon. So please, for all your listeners, get on the sodium sulfate-free stuff, because you think about it, this is going in your pores, in your scalp, under your arms, seeping into your body. Okay?
Absolutely. Well, they've heard you. Well, sweetie, thank you for calling in. Great information. And thank you for calling. Call Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, Charles. Thanks much.
See ya.
Have a good one.
And she calls me Charles. It's Thomas, by the way. Guys, we're gonna round it out. We got about 3 minutes left. You know, let me say something real quick. Human beings are like roaches. We are resilient. We're resilient. And don't think that if you use this type of shampoo or you eat this type of food, obviously in moderation, right? You don't want to just eat garbage all day, or you don't want to pump a bunch of chemicals into your body all the time, right? You don't want to do that. But listen, there's no reason to stay and live in paranoia, okay? Mike D says, thanks for the airtime, brother. Mike D. Represent. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that donation. Greatly appreciate it. If you want to donate to, no, that is not my middle name. Justin Bear says, is your middle name Charles? Nope. But anyways, Shan, yeah. Absolutely. So, you know, don't get hung up on that. You know, it's good to kind of keep it in mind. And I wouldn't go out and eat at McDonald's every day. You know, I try to eat good, exercise, live your life. Don't live in paranoia. But it's good to come to a community where we all look out for each other, okay? I'm not saying that, you know, I just don't want you to live in fear constantly, okay? I know some people like that, and it's not good for them, right? It's almost like they're black-pilled. It's not a good state of mind. It can lead to depression. It can lead to a ton of anxiety. So let's not do that, okay? You know, just, you know, in moderation, right? We're like roaches. We're resilient. They're not going to get rid of us. They spray the skies every day. They fluoride our water every day. We're fine. We're going to be fine. So, you know, just keep that in mind, guys. Always keep that in mind. I will post the link to the channel that I believe that I messed up on, the backup channel, True Reporting 2.0. You can actually type in, go into YouTube and type in True Reporting 2.0. It'll pop up. I think it's about 1,600 subscribers. That's the one you need to check. 1,600 subscribers, True Reporting 2.0. Let me bring it up for you real quick. This is the channel. So while we have over 500 people in here, real quick, let me tell you which one to subscribe to. Let me see. Yeah, guys, so here you go. This is the one that you need to subscribe to. There you go. And for who super chatted? Thomas, great work. The best. Thank you, D. I greatly appreciate that. Very kind of you. I want to thank everyone who stopped by tonight. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please share this on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want to. Whatever you want to. You know, this is what happens. Let's say, hey, Thomas, I'm here late. My notifications are being delayed, sometimes as much as a day. Absolutely. So, you know, we're going to do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. Okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. And spread it, right? Spread it on social media, all over it. Follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. And please leave a like. You got to leave a like on this channel and on this live stream, because it's a lot of fun. It's free content. Thank you to everyone who donated. You can donate now by going to the super chat below the chat. It's the $. You can go to the PayPal, the Patreon, P.O. Box, and there's also True Reporting merch. A lot of the links are in the chat. So I want to thank Ralph Riley. I want to thank Shannon for doing so. Time Travel, thank you for coming aboard, my friend. And you know, guys, this is very fun. So always check back with us. Follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. I usually send out a link about an hour before we do this live thing. It's always fun. So always tune in, okay, guys? I will talk to you very soon. So, guys, I want you to have a wonderful evening, and God bless. All right? Bye-bye.